With inflation on the increase, a rise in the cost of borrowing and doing business is inevitable. This spells trouble for small businesses who are still recovering from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, which saw many of them close their doors for good. For those that were able to survive the ravages of the pandemic, they still face head-on the rising cost of doing business. Ranto knows this all too well. His small eatery that serves fries, ribs and wings on the east of Johannesburg in Tembisa Township has not been spared. His first shock is how the Russia-Ukraine war has impacted his business.
The cost of cooking oil has gone up, so from 350 to 800. McCain chips. McCain is no longer having more products. It's no longer having more frozen chips, so they increase their prices because of there is a limited stock.
Lindarella Cosmetics, a locally manufactured skincare brand, prides itself with using hibiscus flower as its star ingredient, which has been dubbed a natural Botox. The founder says her business is also in the same predicament where she has to strike a delicate balance.
The cost of producing product is quite a lot. Actually, it requires you to plan for it and save for it. Then you can calculate the cost. Otherwise, it's an ongoing cost that you incur over time. Yeah, it's not something that you set from the base. Even though you can do that, but you need to build up on your cost.
Kgaugelo Musana and his two business partners started a promising Datso chili sauce business at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. With no income but only internet fiber, they found a way to get busy building this business. However, because of the state of the economy, the young business has also been impacted.
Challenges economy firstly.
He says their biggest challenge has been the state of the economy because of the changing spending power of their customers and the uncertainty of their jobs. Another challenge is that they can't manufacture in large quantities because of a limited clientele and because they still don't have a big contract. The last challenge is that they have resellers who obviously expect commission, and once they are given stock, they fail to pay on time. For this small business, using a third-party manufacturer seems to have been a wise move, as costs are still relatively low for now. This means that there is no need to increase the price from the current 40 rands per bottle. He says because of the decision to use a third party, as a business they've saved a lot of money. The manufacturer sources all the ingredients for them and then they confirm if they can come on a particular day for production. So that leads to a lot of savings.
So I'm saving a lot.
The opportunities that the township economy presents for small businesses like the Comfort Zone Eatery are in abundance because many of them rely on each other. But unfortunately, businesses have to absorb the cost incurred instead of passing it on to consumers.
I try by all means to make them understand, and as most of them are breadwinners, so they see the prices going up when they're going to close something at the shop. So I try by all means to balance my pricing because I can't make so much profit in one item. Yeah.
You also told me about the interconnectedness of businesses when you have particularly your neighbor who is closed down.
Yeah.
And how that is affecting you.
Okay. When I started this business, I was relying too much on the tavern that I'm next to. So ever since the owner passed on, my business has scaled down.
Ranto says because the nearby tavern that used to feed into his business closed down, he has had to think creatively, like hosting events like board games. This at the very least promises to boost the foot traffic. According to accountancy firm BDO's bi-monthly survey of 500 business leaders, more than half of businesses cite record levels of inflation as one of the biggest threats they currently face. Diabosito, SABC News, Johannesburg.